Superstation TBS presents the Atlanta Braves, America's team. Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers. This Bud's for you. By the official airline of the Atlanta Braves, Delta. We love to fly, and it shows. And by Eckerd Drugs, America's family drugstore.
All right, Braves fans, it is just about time. Saturday night baseball, nationally televised game. A hot sunny day here at SunTrust Park, 85 degrees. It's dusty. Perfect baseball weather. And we are just moments away from first pitch with the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Kevin Gausman, off his suspension, is your starter tonight. And we will have some live look-ins from A-Bomb at SunTrust Park tonight, so we're looking forward to that treat. Want to shout out to Sergeant Gibbe, already in the dugout. #1 fan. And the first pitch from Gausman is a strike right down the pipe, and we're underway at SunTrust Park. And Kane is at bat for the Brewers. That is going to be low. 1-1 is the count. And I am watching this on a Roku through the Fox Sports Go app. And Kane is going to rip that one to deep left field to the wall. Riley's going to bounce off the wall, and so does the ball, and that will be a double for Kane. Yeah, he absolutely ripped that one. Lucky was not a home run. So Brewers with one on. Yelich up to bat next. I think that was Riley in left field. I can't remember. Did they say Riley was going to be starting third base tonight? Or yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. Oh, and 1 is the count to Christian Yelich. Or is it Yelich? Producer Beth is not going to be assisting me with pronunciations tonight. She is painting the next treasure you'll find at treasurehunt.ga. Original acrylics. Welcome to the dugout, Gibbe. Let me know if you hear any audio issues tonight. Being a Saturday, I had plenty of time to work on this. Have everything smooth as gravy, as smooth as a gravy sandwich for this broadcast. The 1-1 pitch from Gausman coming up. Swing and a miss. 1-2, nobody out, and a runner on second. Saturday night baseball. We'll love it. Nationally televised. The electricity is in the air. Even producer Beth was talking about it. And I thought that all of a sudden something came up. Swing and miss, and the K from Gausman. At like 40 minutes to broadcast time, I get a phone call, emergency call from my neighbor Sharon. Her boyfriend's out of town and her car just broke down. She's calling me from the middle of the road. So I hop on the bicycle and I go over there and I'm in the middle of the road with her. I'm like, well, if I get hit by a car here, I'm not going to make game time. All right, the 1-2 from Gosman. The swing and a miss. All right, so there is a strikeout. One away. Braun will be batting next for the Brewers. So her car had overheated. She has a big coolant leak or something. So for about 5 minutes, I said, have you tried starting this again? Because you're only a block and a half away from the house. If it starts, just go a block and a half, get out of the road, and you're home. All right, Braun's in the box. Inside, fastball. Gosman 94 on the gun, and he is fresh off his suspension. His last outing, he had 6 strong innings, so hopefully that suspension didn't interrupt his mojo. All right, the 1-0 from Gosman. Kicks and fires. That's right down the gullet. 1-1. It's a hot, dusty night in the ATL. 85 degrees at first pitch. I know there's a lot of guys at the stadium right now wishing they brought some Gold Bond medicated powder. It's the Chaffers special tonight at SunTrust. Just inside. But they're going to call a strike. I think we got a break there. 1-2 is the count. DeBron. Yeah, that was inside, but that will benefit the Braves. And welcome to tonight's play-by-play reaction. The Brewers, the Braves. It is on like Donkey Kong. The 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. And McCann blocks that nicely, keeps the runner at second. If you're just joining us, we are just underway here, top of the first. The Brewers are batting. They've got a runner on second. Kane had a leadoff double. And right now, Braun's at bat with 1 out. 2-2 is the count. Braun has a .274 batting average. See, the dugout is filling up quickly. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let us know where you are listening and watching from tonight. The 2-2. Can sets up inside, and that is off the plate. Full count. And we actually lost a subscriber when we started today. That's unusual. I don't think I've seen that happen before. That's going to be a walk in the dirt. So runners on first and second with 1 out. So there I am. I'm in the middle of the road. I finally get Sharon, my neighbor, to start a car that just overheated. So just drive it home. You're a block and a half away. And I was able to get her squared away pretty quickly. I thought I was going to be pushing that car. I thought I was going to be late getting here. But it all worked out. The baseball gods said, let that car start. Because the Bone Crusher's got some baseball to take care of. I mean, I couldn't just leave my neighbor sitting in the middle of the road with an overheated car saying, well, I got to go. I got to go live stream on YouTube. So good luck. I'm a jackass. Outside 1-0. Who is this? McCutcheon? Moustakas. All right. Moustakas batting .264. They got 2 on, 1 out. Top of the first. Gosman in trouble early. Let's see if we can get out of this jam. We're already up to 4 likes tonight. Appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe. That is another ball, 2-0. Yeah, Gosman has got to throw a strike right here. The 2-0 pitch. That's going to be hit to the shortstop, who turns one. They get the runner at second for out number 2. So runners on the corners. That was sharply hit to the shortstop, but they were only able to turn one. Could not get the double play going. Looked kind of like a double play ball to me, but all right. Look at that sun, bear down on SunTrust. If you're playing right field, you are looking right into the sun. That's a strike inside. 93 on the radar gun for Gosman. And if you do subscribe, you'll see that number slowly tick up during the course of the game. That subscribers value on your screen. All right, the 0-1. That is a strike. 0-2 now. To the Brewers batter. Aguilar. And the runner is going to steal the base on that ball. 1-2. They're on second and third now. A base hit could score 2 runs. Did not want to give up that stolen base. Yeah, it doesn't look like Gosman was holding him. And at some point, we expect a live look in from A-Bomb. He may, I gave him a link where he could join in on the conference call and be part of the broadcast. I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is at SunTrust. I presume they have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, but it could be some bogus baloney Wi-Fi. You know, it's not like you can, like trying to live stream from a Starbucks or McDonald's Wi-Fi. I mean, the worst Wi-Fi, yeah, probably McDonald's Wi-Fi. You can't get anything done. Runners take their lead. 2 outs. Top of the first, 0-0. Runners on second and third for the Brewers. Inside, full count. Occasionally, I'll peek over to Facebook, see if A-Bomb has gone live. That is going to be a slow chopper just past a sliding shortstop. 1 run will score for Milwaukee. And lousy camera work. I couldn't see exactly what happened after that runner scored. Okay, 2 runs did come across. I was worried about that as the ball was bobbled in the outfield. So just an excuse me single there, scores 2 for Milwaukee. Well, that sucks. Grandal batting now for the Brewers. The 1-0 upstairs, 2-0. I guess that suspension interrupted his flow. Gosman having trouble today early. Swing and a miss. 2-1 to Grandal. Gosman takes the sign from McCann, kicks and fires. That's going to be popped up and out of play. 2-2 now. One more strike and we can get out of this inning finally. Get out of the top of the first. You know, if I was Skip Carey as a broadcaster, you want to see a quick game. Nothing Skip hated worse was long games or extra innings. That is going to be chopped foul. Still 2-2. Glad to have you guys aboard for tonight's live play-by-play reaction. Brewers, Braves. Of course, last night was an epic scoring fiesta. The Braves won that. The 2-2, that's going to be chopped fair just inside the third base line. That's going to roll all the way to the wall almost. Double runner advances to third, so it is still 2-0. Runners on second and third after that double and 2 outs. Wow. He just went the other way with that and slapped it and just stayed inside the third base line. Yeah, that's Riley in left field. He had trouble handling the double from their leadoff man Kane at the beginning of the inning. I couldn't tell if that was really a catchable one, but you know, Riley is a third baseman, not a left fielder. Give us a shout out in the dugout, aka the chat box. We'll be talking that up. Comments, questions. Love to hear from you. I don't know, maybe Gibbe is going to be our moderator tonight because A-Bomb is at the game. I mean, he is in the dugout every game without fail. Gibby is number 1 in the box. And that is going to be pulled to the third baseman. Donaldson fires it across for out number 3. Mercifully, the top of the first comes to an end. And somewhat fortunate we only gave up 2 runs. Yeah, all right, bottom of the first is next. Hang tight. And tonight's live play-by-play reaction sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga, now accepting best offers. All right, it is time for the bottom of the first. Hey, well, I'm the Bone Crusher. Welcome aboard, and I've got the wireless set up tonight, so I'm going to be mobile the way I usually watch a game. All right, Acuna leading off tonight, comes in batting .290, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. Going to take a strike there. 0-1 Milwaukee put up 2 runs in the top of the first if you're just joining us. All right, the 0-1 to Acuna. Big swing. Fouls that one back. 0-2. See if the Braves' bats remain as hot as they were last night. Are you kidding me? You know, how do you feel about Acuna in the leadoff role versus the cleanup role? Acuna is going to hit that one pretty deep. That is to the track, but the center fielder is able to shag that one down. Almost split the gap. 1 out. Saturday Night Baseball. What are you guys up to tonight? Are we second screening for you? Are we your only source of coverage? You cooking some dinner? Maybe having an adult beverage tonight? Reminds me of a question I like to ask is, what's in your cup? What are you drinking tonight? Shout out to Sergeant Gibby and to Pickle 120 Hero in the dugout. He says, do you remember me? I'm Carter Ho. Pickle 120, Carter Ho. Refresh my memory, Carter. Were you the truck driver? I don't remember. No, I guess I don't remember off the top of my head. There is a fastball down the pipe. 1-1. Dansby Swanson batting second tonight. Well, Carter, glad to have you back in the house, a.k.a. Pickle 120 Hero. Glad you are with us. There is a ball. 2-1. Now, if you're watching this game on TV, you'll want to try to sync us up. If you have like a DVR thing, you have to pause your TV, run a little bit of delay here going through the internet, and then you sync us up, and that makes the experience even better. The 2-1 to Dansby Swanson. Upstairs. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. 2-2. You know, if you name your kid Dansby, I think you anticipate him going to like an Ivy League school or something like that. That's harsh, brah. Gooder Bear says he's in Tennessee, but he's getting the Washington Nationals and the Cubs game on Fox. Huh. I don't know. How far are you from Chicago? And we're on such a delay that I'm even behind the scoreboard. That's the internet. I can't pick up my local Fox over-the-air station. The 2-2 to Dansby. He's going to rip that for a single to center. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Let's get something going, guys. All right. Pickle was here from when the Diamondbacks from the Diamondbacks blowing the 7-0 lead. Okay. Well, let's see if Milwaukee will blow their 2-run lead tonight. Freddie Freeman coming in the box. Of course, everyone's waiting for Riley to come up to bat. And I think that everyone is there's a throw over to first, not in time. Dansby had to get pretty dirty on that slide. I heard someone refer to it as a Riley effect, and I said the same thing. Everyone else's game has just stepped up. It's like it's infectious. Another throw over to first, not in time. Dansby has to hustle back. That jersey's already pretty dirty. Riley boy is in the house. Sup, buddy? Riley, Mr. Dollar Tree, and Freddie Freeman is going to pop that one to shallow left field. They're able to catch that in the sunlight for out number 2. Yeah, Riley, our Dollar Tree, 10-year Dollar Tree employee. He said it felt like 100 years. And I'm at that Dollar Tree almost every other day now. It's like there's some things I can get. I'll get the Dollar Tree. Some things I'll get at the regular grocery store. You know, I probably have to spread my shopping around to 2 or 3 different kind of stores to get the best deals. Like I'm not going to go into the Publix grocery store buy laundry detergent or toilet paper. You know, going to the Dollar Tree for that. All right, Donaldson batting cleanup tonight, batting 259, and he's been hot again as of late. That's outside. Josh Donaldson, the $20 million contract and the $10 haircut. All right, some more shout-outs coming up. Nolan's Kids House. Hope Atlanta wins. Yeah, shout out to Nolan's Kids House. So you're at your kid's house, or something like that. I imagine it sounds like there's a bunch of young kids running around. Maybe the neighbors letting the kids stay over at your place tonight, and it's just a pizza party, baseball, fiesta. I don't know. That's just the image I get from your name there. Gooder Bear says only 3 hours from Atlanta. Well, yeah, you should be getting the game, I suppose. What you can try, Gooder Bear, there's a ball upstairs. If you're local, if you're watching it like over the air and they're showing that, try going online to like what Fox Sports, or if you have a Fox Sports Go app, try their internet. See if that gives you a different game. All right, it's a 3-0 count to Donaldson. He takes that strike right over the plate. 3-1. There's 2 outs. We've got a runner on first. Dansby Swanson over at first. There's going to be a 3-1 pitch to Donaldson, so let's see if he can make something happen. Yeah. And be sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's go large. That's a ball. And a walk. So we've got 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the first. All right, let's see here. Happy to help, Gooder Bear. I don't know. All right, we got Nick Markakis coming up to bat. He comes in batting .299. I like a good batting average. And the pitch to Markakis, low. Ball 1, just missed the plate. Yeah, let me know if that works for you, Gooder Bear. There may be some, I guess, I don't know. It depends if you live like in between 2 big cities. There might be another Fox TV station, but I guess you would know if that was the case. Or if you're watching on cable, nah, shit. I guess the app's probably your only chance. It was Miami over the Mets today. That is a final, so the Marlins with a win and the Mets with that loss. That's good. That curveball drops in there. 1-1 to Markakis. Yeah, I think my scoreboard could be a little More up to date there. There we go. Markakis is going to pop that one up to shallow center field, out number 3. The Braves leave 2 on in the first, so it's the Brewers 2, the Braves 0 as we head to the top of the second. And why don't I head down to the dugout? Let's see what's going on in the chat box. Y'all let me know where you're. Well, we know we got one guy, Gooder Bears in Tennessee. Gibby's in Cartersville. Nolan's at his kid's house. Pickle 120, where you at tonight? And I don't know when we're going to get that live look in from A-Bomb. It could happen at any time. We'll get a live look into SunTrust Park. And we hope he'll be able to conference call into the show tonight. All right, well, the top of the second is going to come up for you right after this. Hang tight. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. You'll click on sports fans, now accepting best offers. That's my wife's eBay store, treasurehunt.ga. Underway in the top of the second with a strike. All right. Excuse me. All right, Perez is in batting for the Brewers. Check swing, 1-1. And tonight I am drinking RC Cola. This is just an RC Cola, and I would put up RC Cola against Pepsi any day of the week. I think RC Cola is just as good as Pepsi. There is a strike right down the pipe for Gausman. 1-2 to Perez. So do you agree with that statement? Is RC Cola just as good as Pepsi? What say you, producer Beth? She's drinking. She's trying it. I don't know. All right, 1-2 to Perez. Gausman takes the sign from McCann. Kicks and fires. Dust kicks up, and that's a pop fly to right. Markakis for the out. 1 away in the top of the second. Still at 44 subscribers, trying to get to 50 subscribers tonight. Upstairs, 1-0. That is going to be a chopper to Dansby. Throws to first in time for out number 2. So I think that's going to get us back to the top of the lineup. Kane coming up to bat. Dugout's gotten a little quiet, guys. Oh, shit. Ta-da. Oh. It's my first time. Kane shows bunt and pulls back, takes the strike. It was the Phillies over Colorado, by the way, today, 2-1. There's another strike. 0-2 to Kane. What's your favorite cola? I mean, if you're from Atlanta, of course, it has to be Coke, right? McCann sets up inside. Kane fouls that off. 95 on the radar gun from Gausman. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Inside 1-2. And I believe we will see Riley batting in the next inning. Low 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Gausman. That's chopped foul. Kane hanging in there in this at bat. And Gausman up to 44 pitches already. We're only the top of the second. What's my opinion on Venters? Well, he's I think we were hoping for a little bit more from him, but he may regain his form. And there's going to be a single to center for Kane, who's 2 for 2 on the night now with a single and a double. I think there's a chance Venters will find his groove and be a asset. All right, well, we were one strike away from getting out of this top of the inning, but Kane fought back. Throw over to first, not in time. Gausman kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I think I just unsynced everybody a little bit. So count is 0-1. The pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. I was trying to turn the closed captioning on so I could get some extra info, and that paused it, so I apologize about that. The 1-1. Downstairs, 2-1. If you've already synced, just wait till after the half of the inning, and I'll have it resynced for you. Do not adjust your TVs. That is going to be pulled right to the second baseman. Ozzie fires over to Freeman for out number 3. All right, 2-0 Brewers. Bottom of the second. The O'Reilly factor. Brian McCann and Ozzie Albies will be batting next. Hang tight. And tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on sports fans, now accepting best offers. I am the Bone Crusher, and we are back at SunTrust Park. Welcome aboard. And Riley's going to rip that one foul. 0-1. Absolutely all over it. He smothered it. You know, they didn't plan on calling this guy up this year, as I understand it. But he had 15 home runs in 37 games in the minors. As Chipper Jones was saying, that's unheard of because they will pitch around you if you start doing that. Riley fouls that one back. 0-2. And he's shown a really good eye, whether it's a curveball, a slider, or a fastball. He seems like he reads it very well. The 0-2 to Riley outside, 1-2. And his second career Major League at bat the other day was a home run. They're showing that replay right now. That was even Mrs. Bone Crusher has been getting excited about Braves baseball lately. And I never thought I would see that. So 2-2 to Riley. He's going to hit that one hard and a single into center. Riley on board. The O'Reilly factor. O'Reilly. Auto parts. I think I got that messed up. All right, folks, we got Riley on first. This kid's been fun to watch since he's been called up. You got to love it. The Fox announcers can bash the Braves all night long, but they can't bash Riley. There's a curve ball that drops into McCann. 0-1. And oh, I lost my signal there. Well, crap, guys. It's going to take me just a second to reset this. Son of a gun. Yeah, we're having a network issue and have lost the game temporarily. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second and Brian McCann at bat. Sorry for the delay. We are back here in action. Brian McCann still at bat. Count is 1-2 to McCann. Thanks for sticking with us through that brief interruption. Fortunately, we didn't miss anything. So I was saying, it's great to have Brian McCann back in a Braves uniform this season. 1-2 way upstairs, and he chased the cheese. There's a strikeout. I guess he got a piece of that. It's still 1-2. But batting .309 this season, he's struggled really offensively the last couple of years. So to see him in a Braves uniform batting over 300. There's a ball downstairs, 2-2 to McCann. And that got me extra fired up for the season this year. Because too often, in the free agency era, you lose players too soon. You can't root for a player. You end up rooting for a jersey because everyone gets traded. 2-2. Just outside, full count to McCann. Full count to Brian. That is going to be hit to shallow right field. And they're going to double him up. Riley makes a mental error and runs on that. I don't know if it was a hit and run call or something. I guess that was a hit and run. What the hell was that? Double play. Yeah, Riley is hit and running. He's stealing. He did not see what happened, and he was standing on second when they threw him out at first. Well, what can you say? Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. So 2 away, nobody on. Ozzy Albies. There's a swing and a miss on the outside pitch. It was a changeup. Outside fastball. 1-1 to Ozzie. In the dirt. That bounce in front of the plate. 2-1 to Ozzie. Ozzie batting a respectable .266. Do us a favor, make sure you like that. We have 4 likes so far tonight. I'd like to pick up some more likes and maybe some subscribes. But pulls back. That changeup is over the plate. 2-2 now. We're still at 44 subscribers, trying to hit 50 tonight. Like and subscribe. The 2-2 to Ozzie. Checks his swing on the high heat. Full count. The pitch. Fouled off. Still a full count. And tonight, A-Bomb is scheduled to go live on Facebook. And when he does that, we're going to pick up that feed, simulcast his live look-in, and you'll get a live look-in to us. I almost said Turner Field, to SunTrust Park. Now, I know for Gooder Bear, that would be nice because he can't see the game. And there's a walk. Ozzie's going to be on first. And it was the Phillies over Colorado 2-1 and the Marlins over the Mets 2-0 today. And Gooder Bear can tell you that it's the Nationals are leading the Cubs 1-0. He's in Tennessee and he's not getting this game. Gosman is batting now. 0-1 to our pitcher. Anderson, the pitcher from Milwaukee, comes in with a .292 average. And Gosman is going to chop that one over to the second baseman. Steps on the bag for out number 3 to end the second. Braun and Moustakas will be batting next for the Brewers. And we'll be right back as we go to the third.
Have you heard how well the Braves are doing this year? The 1991 Atlanta Braves on TBS. We've got
Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by my wife's eBay store. Go to treasurehunt.ga and click on Sports Fans, now accepting best offers. And if you buy something, she'll let me keep doing this stuff. All right, all right, all right. Back at SunTrust, and our cat's been a little sick today, and he just finally came in from off the porch after feeling yucky all day. So I hope we're feeling better there, Claw. Glad to have you back in. I think he wants something to eat. That's a good sign, right? Hey, we're about to get underway here in the bottom of the third. And they're interviewing our new ace, Soroka. Gooder Bear says that Lester is getting rocked 4-0 Nationals. So I guess that's the Cubs pitcher, I guess. Yeah. Ryan Braun steps in for the Marlins. Big swing and a miss. No, we do not have any more cat medicine. Producer Beth doing a great job taking care of the cat today. Just inside, 1-1 to Braun. Another big swing and a miss. 1-2 to Braun. Yeah, if you're just joining us, the Brewers picked up 2 in the first. Since then, we've been okay. We got through the second. But Gosman's pitch count, as we get to the top of the third, is already at 52. And the 0-2 pitch, or the 1-2 pitch, is going to be lifted into center for a single. Probably a mistake pitch there. So the Brewers are going to have 1 on with nobody out in the top of the third. And good to see Claw the cat eating. Good boy. All right. You want to get a live look in at the cat eating? Well, they quit eating, but let's see if we can see the guy there. There's Claw. Still not moving around as fast as he usually does. Outside, 1-0. All right. Moustakas batting now for the Brewers. Hey, buddy. Throw over to first, not in time. The 0-1. Inside. 1-1 now. Now, these interviews they do during the play-by-play. Not a fan of that. That is going to be pulled foul. 1-2. What are you doing, Claw? Oh, Claw just is able to jump onto his chair there. Good job, Claw. Yeah. That is going to be shit. There's a hit. He's probably going to be a double there. Yep, runners on second, third here. Nobody out in the top of the third. Gosman back in trouble. Just as I was hoping he had found his groove. Yeah, meanwhile, guys, there's a baseball game going on. All right, there's a strike from Gosman, 0-1. I mean, we don't even have a double play situation. Aguilar at bat. That's going to be hit to Donaldson, who's going to throw him out at first. I think he was able to hold the runner to third there, so nobody scores on that play. That's a break for the Bravos. It was hit pretty hard, but right at Donaldson. Boy, if we can get out of this jam, that would be a miracle. Intentional walk will load the bases. So, I don't really hate that. That gives us the double play opportunity. I don't know if I would have done it, but all right. So we'll get ourselves a situation here with the bases loaded. And Fox Sports is having another network issue. All right, well, I'll let Fox, the network, fix their problem, and we'll be right back with the bases loaded. Tonight's play-by-play reaction, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. All right, we are back. All right, so the Brewers have the bases loaded here in the top of the third. We're 2 out, and the pitch is a ball. 1-0 is the count, and it is Perez at bat for the Brewers. Boy, can the Braves get out of this jam? They're 1 out away. So sorry for the network issue again. We did miss an out there. So it's 2 out, bases loaded. Brewers lead 2-0. They have not scored here in the third. That's going to be hit over to Donaldson, who steps on third for out number 3, and the Braves managed to get out of that jam. That is something else. Dodged a bullet, and we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Acuna, Swanson, and Freeman are batting next.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say, Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R, and I say that because Fresca WSB Braves Banner Night is coming up between games of the July 19th Braves-Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey.
Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. A-Bomb, where you at, A-Bomb? All right, we have some interesting news. I believe A-Bomb has gone live at SunTrust Park, so we're gonna try to get you a live look in here, take you down to the field for an interesting look at things.
We're live on a Saturday night at SunTrust Park. It is Braves nothing. I'm sorry, it's Brewers 2, Braves nothing as we're here. Excuse me,
14 and 15.
Excuse me. A little bit of a seat dispute going on. All right, we got that taken care of. So it's Brewers 2, Braves nothing here in the third inning. Brewers put up 2 in the first, and the Braves have not been able to come back yet. Hopefully that'll happen. Ground ball to third. Donaldson throws over to first for the out. And I'm happy to report McCann's cans are back. After a several-year hiatus, McCann's back in a Braves uniform, so McCann's cans have made an appearance at SunTrust. They're not here in this section, however. All right, so I'm going to go back to my seat. Just wanted to bring you a little bit of live baseball on a Saturday night. And we'll keep it right here and let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the ballpark.
Thank you, A-Bomb. That was a quasi-live look in here. I just missed that by a minute. Nice looking day there. All right. So the action we have here, we have a runner on second. That would be Acuna. And Dansby Swanson batting second. Has the 1-0 count on Dansby. All right, well, that's going to end that look in from A-Bomb.
There's been some bad blood between you two guys. Will you be looking for...
Well, that was a treat. Thank you, A-Bomb. The 1-0. Just inside, 2-0 to Dansby Swanson. Thought A-Bomb was going to get in a fight with somebody there, but there was apparently a big problem about the seat situation. Good thing that didn't come to fisticuffs. The 2-0 to Dansby. Chopped foul on a check swing, 2-1. Well, Beth, our sick cat was sitting next to me, but he has hopped off. Okay. Our poor cat, a little under the weather, but I think he's on the rebound. The 2-1 to Dansby. Anderson checks the runner at second. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss on the high heater. 2-2. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. We got 5 likes on the video already. Appreciate that. Make sure you give us a nice like and a subscribe. And that last live look-in, that was A-Bomb. And he has his own live play-by-play reaction stream for the Braves. If I'm not doing the game, he is. And if you hover your mouse over the screen, you'll see information button in the top right you can click on to subscribe to his show. The 2-2 to Dansby, outside, full count. So let's reset for you. It is the bottom of the third. The Braves trail 2-0. Acuna on second. Full count to Dansby, and there's nobody out. Anderson is the Milwaukee pitcher. He comes in with a sub-3 ERA. And the 3-2 fouled off to the former #1 draft pick. We have seen Riley get a base hit tonight in his first plate appearance. I think that's right. We saw a base hit from him tonight. He also had a little trouble in the outfield. You know, he is a third baseman by trade. And this will be pitch number 50 by Anderson. Kicks and fires low and away. Dansby takes his base. So runners on first and second for the Braves. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. Chance to get something going here. You know, I'm estimating between A-Bomb and myself that we're going to pull in about we're on pace for about 100 games this season. All right, Freddie Freeman comes in batting .310. And he's not quite as crouched over the plate as he usually is. I kind of like that. I don't want him to get busted in on his hands. That pitch is low, 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. And let us know where you're watching tonight. Hit us up in the chat box, aka the dugout. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Freeman. Got a little quiet in the dugout. We got Good or Bear. We got Sergeant Gibby. We got Nolan's Kids House. We got Pickle 120 hero, Riley Boy, aka the Dollar Tree retiree. The 1-1 to Freeman coming up. Freeman is going to golf that one into center. The outfielder has it for the out. The runners do not advance. You know, I was just listening to Riley Boy's story. The other day he was on the show. We were talking about the Dollar Tree and how when he retired after 10 years, they gave him a watch. He sold it on eBay for $20. I remember the story you told me, Riley. Then you went and bought some Pokemon cards and sold one of the Pokemon cards for $30. Took the $30 to the casino and turned it into $260. That was a fantastic story, Riley Boy. All right, it's going to be Donaldson. He's going to take the first pitch outside. 1-0 to Donaldson. There's one out in the bottom of the third. Markakis is on deck and Riley in the hole. I don't know what we're going to do about Inciarte. Donaldson rips, but comes up empty. 1-1. I wonder, I mean, is his back really hurt, or are they just trying to find a place, something to do with him and bring Riley up? Is at this point, Riley, you can't take Riley out, I'll tell you that. The way he's playing, they're not going to pull him. We got to find a place for him defensively. I guess it's going to have to be left field. That's fouled back 1-2 to Donaldson. Because we got Donaldson on third. You know, that was a problem we had with Chipper Jones for a while. We played him in left field for a long time. And I think when you put a player out of position, it can affect them even when they're not on defense. It shouldn't. Just outside. I don't know. That might have been a strike, but they called on the ball. I'll admit it, that looked like a strike. So it's 2-2 to Donaldson with 1 out. And, you know, now's a great time for the Braves to start opening this up and get some runs. Let's go on a tear right here. The mullet man, Donaldson. The $5 haircut and the $20 million salary. Go figure. That's low. Full count to Donaldson. I want to thank everyone for coming to the dugout tonight and watching the game with us. You can sync us up with your TV, or if you're outside the Braves coverage area, or like good or not getting this nationally televised game. It's like radio on steroids. All right, the full count pitch to Donaldson. Anderson kicks and fires outside, ball 4. But again, I like to see they don't have the laser cam up tonight, the laser strike zone thing, the little box on the screen. They don't have that, but I probably would have called that a strike. But to the Braves' benefit, it was not. So the bases are loaded. The tomahawk chop has come out at SunTrust Park. They're making some noise. Don't want to miss any more live cut-ins from A-Bomb. Let's see if he's going live again tonight. He's on Facebook Live. Oh, well. Okay. Acuna at third, Swanson at second, and Donaldson sitting on first. And that's going to bring up Nick Markakis, the craft beard guy. That is inside ball 1. Yeah, when you look at Markakis' beard, you know he doesn't drink American-style lagers. He is probably like an IPA guy. If he walks into a pub, don't dare serve him a Miller Lite. Markakis gets time, steps out of the box. There is a strike, 1-1 to Markakis. Anderson's pitch count over 60 now. Bases loaded, chance for the Braves to do some damage right here. Only 1 out in the bottom of the third. Come on, guys. Markakis fouls that off. That was a fastball right down the pipe. And he fought it off. Riley's on deck, waiting for his shot. Anderson steps off, having a hard time getting it going here. I think he is just feeling the pressure. And here comes the 1-2 to Markakis. He's going to take that to left field, and the left fielder is able to get that, and they try to double off Swanson, but he is safe, and Acuna tags up and scores. So RBI for Markakis. It's 2-1. The Braves trail by just 1 now. you know, I don't appreciate the network showing us that that attempted force at second and late on the coverage of Acuna tagging. As a TV guy myself, I think the producers needed to show something else there. That's when I wish we had the live look-in from A-Bomb again. So the kid, Riley, steps into the box. He takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. He had a single in the second. He's batting .538. How's that? Anderson has slowed this thing down to a snail's pace. The 0-1 coming to Riley. He kicks and fires. Just missed. 1-1. This guy has a tight strike zone tonight. Big cut and a miss from Riley. 1-2. Is this Snickers' fourth season? Huh. Okay. All right, the 1-2 to Riley. Swing and a miss. He chased the high fastball. That will end the third, but the Braves pick up one. The Brewers lead 2-1, and we're going to go to the fourth. We have more live play-by-play reaction coming up for you next. Hang tight, kids.
Catch the hits. Pete Rose and the Philadelphia Phillies take on the Atlanta Braves Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Catch all the hits on your Super Sports station.
Play-by-play reaction sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on Sports Fans, now accepting best offers. Hey. We are back at SunTrust. I'm the Boat Crusher. Time for me to stretch my legs. I got the wireless set up tonight so I can move around. All right. Let's not turn that into the crotch cam, shall we? Has it gotten dark in here? Or is that the camera? Oh, yeah, I guess the sun is starting to set. My goodness. And that's going to be grounded to Swanson, who fires over to first in time. One away. I can get a little more light going on, but the lights right above my head are like a freaking heat lamp. I feel like a Wendy's bacon western and cheese. All right, so One out quickly here in the top of the fourth for Gosman, who's gotten into a lot of trouble tonight, and miraculous. It was a miracle. I can't even say the word. Somehow he got out of that jam last inning. All right. Back to the top of the lineup. Kane batting for the Brewers, 2-2 on the night with a single and double. There's one right down the pipe for a strike. Well, where's everyone at tonight? What are you drinking this evening? I had an RC Cola. That is going to be fouled off. 0-2 to Kane. I mean, I like a good cold beer. I was moderating A-Bomb's game last night, and I probably get a little TMI talking about my trip to urologist yesterday. Guys, don't be afraid of a prostate exam. Let me tell you, when you get a little older, you got to get it done. That's going to be hit to shallow right field, and Markakis on the run snags that for out number 2. Boy, him and Acuna were running full speed. I'm glad there wasn't a collision there. Now, A-Bomb says his doctor says that the DRE, the digital rectal exam, is kind of a thing of the past, that they're moving to a different way to check your prostate. Oh, PSA test. But PSA tests go hand in hand with the prostate exam. And I've been to like a half dozen urologists in the last 25 years. I've had more fingers inside me than the Octomom. 0-1 is the pitch, is the count. Christian Yelich is batting. And I haven't got an update on the likes and subscribe list tonight. Let's see how that's going. Up to 5 likes. Thanks for the likes. Gooder Bear says the terrorist comes through again. Who's the terrorist? Is Anderson the terrorist? The 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. All right, so we're up to 5 likes tonight and holding steady at 44 subscribers. So do us a favor, like and subscribe to bring you Braves baseball all season here. That's going to be Chopper to Dansby, who just gets a very fast runner there in Yelich. So that will end the top of the 4th. It's a 2-1 game. We got ourselves a baseball game, folks, here at SunTrust Park. All right, McCann, Ozzie, and Gosman batting next, and it's sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga.
Have you heard how well the Braves are doing this year?
The run will start. High drive left field. It's gone. Braves win. Braves win. There's a drive. Deep right center. That ball is gone. A grand slam. You all come out and see us. You're going to like this team.
The 1991 Atlanta Braves on TBS. We've got people talking.
Oh, do y'all remember that vintage Braves commercial there? That was pretty cool, right? Nick Markakis is the terrorist. All right, and we're coming back here to SunTrust. That is going to be ripped to center field, but caught. Gooder Bear says Nick Markakis looks like a terrorist. Nick Markakis going to go Ali Akbar on your ass. Yeah, I guess with that beard, he does look a little Middle Eastern. That is, you know, a good Taliban beard, right? Okay. So Ozzy Albies steps in. That's a ball. Oh, producer Beth is checking on the sick cat. Hey, buddy. All right, the 1-0 to Ozzy coming up. He's going to chop that foul. 1-1. Ozzy fouls that one off 1-2. So the cat's belly is not feeling good. Growl at you if you touch the belly, huh? Yeah, we'll have to check him for some wounds or something there. And Ozzy's going to foul that one off. I think his bat just got a piece of the umpire as he keels over in pain. I guess Gooder Bear never found the game. I guess he was looking for the game. He's in Tennessee, and they're showing the Chicago Nationals game for some reason. But he found us instead. I know, probably a little bit of a disappointment. We're glad to have you here, brah. What part of Tennessee? I lived in Knoxville for a couple years and had a friend. That's going to be an outside strike. Ozzy has to go sit down. 2 away now in the bottom of the fourth. Where did Stud Boy live? I'm going to say Crossville or Cooksville. I can't remember where the hell. Clarksville, Tennessee. That's where Stud Boy lived. I lived in Knoxville. The two, check it. Milwaukee 2, Braves 1 here, 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. Gosman is batting, and it is an 0-1 count to the Gauze. He's going to chop that one foul, 0-2. And if you live in Tennessee and you have ever heard of a product called Kratom, Kratom, it was illegal Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gosman is out, and that will end the 4th. The Brewers are up 2-1, but it is like it's a pain reliever. It comes from a plant. It's just a plant. It's ground up plant from like Southeast Asia. And when I was living in Tennessee, it was illegal, but I found a couple web pages that would mail it to me anyway, but they recently took it off the books. Praise be science. So, Gooder, you're down in Murfreesboro between Asheville and Chattanooga. Okay. Yeah, I guess you probably should get the game. And you shouldn't be it wouldn't be a blackout for you. You're not in the Atlanta market. I wonder if your local Fox affiliate can make that call. Another option. Now, this is going kind of excessive, Good or Bear. I don't know how tech savvy you are, but I remember installing like a little add-on to my Chrome that would disguise my IP address, like make people think I was in Great Britain or something like that. So, if you can disguise your IP address to make it look like it's coming from somewhere else, that would be a headache. I mean, if it was a daily issue, then it'd be worth it. But and guys, while we're in a break here, some of the regulars know that I've talked about creatine. I mentioned kratom just a second ago. It's a great pain reliever. It's non-narcotic, all natural, not man-made. Hasn't been synthesized or anything, and it's almost as good as a narcotic, actually. But the other supplement that I've just started taking again, I kind of maybe do this a couple times a year, is creatine, and who should be taking creatine? Everybody. This is not just for meatheads. The literature is out on anti-aging effects. It preserves your mitochondrial DNA. It is excellent for your epidermis. It will literally, I mean, you'll look 5 years younger. Your skin will get so healthy. Am I right, producer Beth? Am I saying anything wrong? But this is all. There's literature on this. I'm not. This is. Every 6 months I Google this stuff, there's just more and more science out there. So your grandparents should be taking creatine. Maybe your kids don't need it, but the vast majority of the population. All right. Well, we're back here at SunTrust. There is a swing and a miss, a strike to Braun as Milwaukee is batting in the top of the 5th. And now Mrs. Bonecrusher says people with liver problems shouldn't take it. There is a little bit of literature that suggests that there's a slight chance that if you have a liver issue that maybe you shouldn't take it. That's foul, 0-2, but it's an amino acid. It's produced naturally. You can take a lot of it. It's not going to hurt you. Unless you're on the liver transplant list, I wouldn't worry about it. Gooder Bear says, I'm guessing the Cubs are a more nationally watched team. Are the Cubs still on WGN? Are they still getting that national superstation airplay the way the Braves used to do when they were on TBS? One and two to Braun, fouled off. It's the top of the 5th. We're down by 1. Milwaukee's batting, and there's nobody out. And we went to the store today, like this souvenir store. It's a dollar store, but all they sell are like souvenirs. and the lady behind the counter did a shot of kratom right as she was checking me out. There is a shot of Donaldson. He snags that and rockets it over to Freeman for out number 1. It looked like a little energy shot. I said, was that an energy shot, or did I read right? Were you doing a shot of kratom? She goes, oh, yeah, I did that. I'm taking the kratom. I guess she had some surgery a while ago, and she's like, she didn't want to take traditional opioid-based pain medicine. So that was interesting to see someone just do a shot of kratom like that on the job. But all right, 1 away. Here, top of the 5th. Fastball right down the gullet. 0-1. Moustakas batting. I think he had 1 or 2 of those RBIs. I forget. Or he had a hit. He's 1 for 2. I forgot already. Kind of like a good quarterback. Short-term memory issue. This is part of the program where I pace around with anxiety. The Cubs, you might be right. The Cubs may get more national attention now. And yeah, even if we were still on TBS, the Cubs are, they're the Cubs, right? But geographically, I mean, how far away are we from Atlanta? 400 or 500 miles. I'm in the pan. There's a strikeout. Sit down. Shut up. Gosman's third K. I'm farther away. I'm in the panhandle of Florida. I'm farther away from Atlanta probably than you are, good or bear. And I'm getting the Braves. And that's a treat for me, because normally I have to go out, it's a pain in the ass for me to get the game. But since it's nationally televised, all right, there is a ball. 1-0 is the count. Gosman's pitch count at 84. There's a strike. 1-1. He's gotten into trouble frequently. But only gave up 2 in the first. He had a bases loaded situation. Was it like 0 out or 1 out? And he got out of that unscathed. Pulled foul 1 and 2. We've had a lot of visitors coming in and out of the dugout tonight. Oh, I think Claw's trying to get on the sofa. Oh, poor guy. He doesn't have a whole lot of jump in him. Here, Beth will make you a bed. Oh, we have a sick cat in the house. Poor guy. And there's the strikeout. Gosman heating up. All right, going to the bottom of the 5th. Braves down by 1. And maybe we can get Gosman a win if we can get some runs on the board here. All right, we're going to take a break. I'm going to check on the cat. Be right back. Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Click on Sports Fans. Now accepting best offers. That's a cool feature. are back at SunTrust. Oops. Sorry, Kitty. Acuna is at bat. 1-0 to Acuna. He's 0 for 2. He's going to take that the other way, but the second baseman has it and throws out Acuna. You can see Claw sitting. Let him sitting on the TV tray there. He just tried to jump on the couch and barely got up there. Still not feeling too great. All right, Dansby Swanson is in the bat now with 1 out. I guess I missed that. All right. Outside, 1-0 to Dansby. Dansby pulls that one to the third baseman. Throws him out at first for out number 2 in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman, I do believe. So I'm at the McDonald's, I guess, a couple days ago. And as I'm walking out, the lady in the drive-thru starts to end the pitch to Freeman. He is going to golf that one in the center, but that'll be out number 3 in the 5th. So I'm walking out with my 2 for $5 fish sandwich special, two fishes for $5, and I take my first step out. Then she decides to pull out of the drive-thru, and she can't see me because she literally is face planting her fried pie as she hasn't even left the drive-thru lane. She does not have her foot off the brake, and she's got that bacon Western cheese halfway down her gullet. If you're doing that, America, you're bringing us all down a notch, okay? I know it's not the classiest place, but have a little effing dignity. All right, up next, Grandel will be batting for the Brewers. Hang on. Sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Top of the 6th, we are back. out at first. Athletics. Braves trade. Got. Sounds like we picked up someone on the call here. All right. The pitch. That's going to be driven to Markakis. The terrorist has it. Ali Akbar. Speaking of the Middle East, my neighbor, I picked up his mail for him, and there was a letter from a company called Jews for Jesus. Ali Akbar. Never heard of that before. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to the new batter. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Standing way back here for a second, guys. My wireless receiver thingy battery is low, so I had to stick it on the charger. The 0-1 is fouled off. This could be a very quick top of the 6th. Light on for a sec here. That's going to be popped up to Freeman. Has it for out number 3. When I turn the light on, you can probably get a better look at Claw here. He's just standing here, not really doing anything. He's not feeling good. I don't know. Might have to get that guy to the vet if he doesn't come out of it. All right, for the Braves, it's going to be Donaldson, Markakis, and the Wonder Boy O'Reilly coming up to bat. And the Braves are coming up to bat here. Down by 1. Heart of the order. Donaldson at bat. He's going to take a ball there, 1-0. Then it'll be Markakis and Riley after Donaldson. Yeah, I think I need to bring my glasses home from work. I never wear glasses. According to my driver's license, I'm supposed to wear them. No, actually, the state of Florida took that off. I don't have to wear glasses when I drive anymore. It's 2-0 to Donaldson. Outside, 3-0 to Donaldson. Yeah, when I moved to Tennessee, had to get a new license. They're like, you got to take an eye test. I'm like, what? I hadn't taken an eye test in forever, and I failed it. They said, you go home and get your glasses. And then I squeaked by with my glasses that I had to go tape up. 3-0 to Donaldson. 3-1 inside. Fastball. And I believe we do have a new pitcher for the Brewers. Albers is the new pitcher. All right, here's Donaldson. Just outside, I guess. There's a walk. Donaldson heads over to first. And you're right, Gibby. A-Bomb is at the game. Yeah, they should definitely win it for him. I don't know if you were here, Gibby, when we had the live looking from A-Bomb, but he gave us a great view of SunTrust Park. Maybe not quite HD broadcast Fox Sports South, but still. Well, and there's going to be another pitching change. All right. So there is a pause in the action. And we will be right back. Hang on. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on Sports Fans. All right. We're back. There was a pitching change. The Braves have a runner on first. Nobody out. The 0-1 to Markakis, the terrorist. 0-2. Swing and a miss. There's the heating lamp. I feel like a chicken sandwich under this thing. The 0-2 to Markakis. Strike 3 from the side armor. Claudio, I think is the guy's name. You can already feel that thing heating up. How you doing, Claw? Swing and a miss. Riley is batting now. 0-1 to Riley, who is 1 for 2 tonight. Riley's going to take that the other way. Tracking. And that is a moonshot. Good night into the Atlanta sky. Touch 'em all, Riley. Home run. There's a 2-run blast to give the Braves a lead. Oh, Riley. Ooh. This kid is on fire. NASA is still tracking that on radar. I'm going to guess that one to be about 430, 425 maybe. Let's see what the measure. How far do you think that was, guys? That has brought the chop out. Brian McCann steps in. Outside 1-0. Hometown kid Brian McCann takes a strike. 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. The Braves just taking the lead. It's 3-2. There's 1 out. Low and away. 2-1 to Brian McCann. Brian McCann pulls that one, rolls all the way to the wall. Got to dig that out of the corner as the slow, lumbering Brian McCann pulls in with a double. I don't know if I recall seeing a slower runner than Brian McCann and that gimpy hamstring. Oh, poor guy. He's got down off the sofa there. Well, he's mobile, stomach hurts. But he's eating. Yeah, we're going to go get, he usually uses the bathroom outside. We're going to get a litter box and make sure he's able to pee and all that stuff. Another pitching change, maybe? I don't know. All right. Looks like a pitch here at Central. It'll be Milwaukee's pitcher. And I went to the dugout and was yakking it up in the old chat box. Gibby is put Gooderberry Braves on the national game. That's messed up. It's bizarre, but here and there is too. Because out south, I get a bunch of money. And actually, so Gibby's got Riley. And we're going to do a mic check. That's some mic check. Mic check. All right. I apologize for the audio issues. We've reset that connection. Mic check. All right, up next. All right, so there is a runner on second for the Braves. One out. Right. Bottom of the sixth, and Ozzy Albies at the bat. We've reset that connection. Mic check. All right, up next. All right, so there is the 2-1 to Ozzy Albies. He's going to hit that right to the second baseman for the out at first, but the runner advances to third. So 2 out, runner on third for the Braves. Mic check. All right, up next. It is hard to do a mic check this way. He's going to hit that right to the second baseman. All right, Gibby, did I resolve the audio issues with the reset there, brother? Everyone's phone is dying around here. Oh, yours is at 100% though, Beth. Shit. All right. So runner on third, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. And let me know how it sounds, Gibby. I'm going to go check out your response in the dugout in just a second. Everyone's phone is dying around here. And there's a strike. Did we put in a pinch hitter? I mean, a pinch runner for McCann? Matt Joyce is going to be a pinch hitter. So that'll be it. Osman. No, Brian. So runner on third, 2 outs. Is at third. Okay. Looks like him. Everyone's got that beard this year. It seems like those American Bear beards are in. 0-2 is the count to Joyce. All right, let me walk over to the dugout. Get some feedback. We put in a pinch hitter. I mean, a pinch runner for McCann. Matt Joyce is going to be a pinch hitter. So that'll be strike 3. All right, that will end that. All right, let me walk over to the dugout. Feedback. All right, so I've confirmed mic issues have been resolved. It wasn't easy. We are back in business, son. We are in a break as well. We got more from SunTrust Park coming up next. The Brewers are batting now. Lead by 1. Now, why is that level so effing low? All right. Shows bunt, almost gets hit. McCann calls for time. Showing bunt. That's in the dirt. McCann has to pounce on it, but the runner advances to second. Nobody out. Top of the seventh. Brewers have a runner on second. All right. McCann decided to have a little meeting, but we're about to get back. Shows butt, but takes a strike. 2-2. And there is. This count's still 2-2. The 2-2 upstairs, full count. The 3-2. Swing and a miss from Kane. He strikes out. Yes. Snickers Clown me. All right. I've stolen the wife's phone to be my wireless receiver, so something to be said about good fidelity. All right, mic check. Something to be said about good fidelity. All right, it's going to be Sean Newcomb in the game. We'll call the bullpen with 1 on, 1 out, top of the 7th. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Newcomb is in now. Two and 1 to Yelich. Newcomb kicks and fires, and that's going to be hit right back at Newcomb. It bounces off of him, ricochets to Dansby, who throws it to Freeman for out number 2. The runner moves over to third base. So 2 outs, runner on third. All right. 1 out away of getting out of this jam. Ryan Braun batting now for Milwaukee. The 0-2 fouled away. Here comes the 0-2. Outside. Newcomb fires, and that fastball is fouled off. 1-2 to Braun. Yeah, sorry, I've gotten a little distracted with thinking about this cat situation here. The 1-2. Strike him out. That will end the top of the 7th. Brewers leave a runner on third. Braves still lead by 1. It's 3-2 Atlanta. The Braves will be batting next. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. And the Braves are up by 1 run. O'Reilly had the 2-run blast to give us the lead. Did I just say O'Reilly? If I didn't, that's what I was thinking. O'Reilly. And thank you, Gooder Bear, for the subscribe. Acuna, Swanson, and Freeman will be batting now. All right, Acuna steps in. Acuna takes that pitch. For a strike. One and one now. Takes the ball. It's the bottom of the 7th. Braves up 3-2. Nobody out. He's gonna check swing foul that. 1-2. Glad to have you guys aboard across the Braves network. Let us know where you're at tonight. What's going on? What's the plan? I'm here in Northwest Florida with a sick cat. We're keeping an eye on Claw tonight as Acuna fouls that off. 1-2. At the 1-2 to Acuna inside. 2-2, and Jeffress is the new pitcher. And the 7th inning or later this season, Acuna batting .326. Impressive. Takes that one inside, full count. And we're going to have some more fresh from the garden roasted tomatoes here. Thanks to producer Beth. What are you guys eating tonight? Welcome aboard, Wowie and Mistbot. Acuna strikes out there, 1 away. Well, I think the Braves are going to win. Who do you think's going to win, Hui? The Mistbot. Ask how's life. And it'd be a lot better if I wasn't worrying about this sick cat we have here. There's a strike. 0-1. Swanson watches the 0-1 go in the dirt there. 1-1. How are things on your end, Mist Bot? Are you a Russian bot? Swanson that takes that one also low, 2-1 now. You know, as far as who's going to win, I mean, the reality of it, Huey, is the Braves bullpen is going to have to show up and shut them down, and we need some insurance runs. But for the moment, the Braves are in the lead. Big swing and a miss from Swanson, 2-2. The 2-2 to Swanson. He's going to pop that one up. The right fielder has it. Can of corn. Can of corn. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody on. Oh, what do we have here? Some roasted delights from producer Beth. All from her garden. Tomato, potato, and zucchini. Freeman takes a strike, 0-1. Ooh. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. We bring a lot of Atlanta coverage. That one's going to be in the dirt. 1-1 to Freeman. Freeman takes that one low. Freeman batting like well over 300. I think he started the game at 310. And it looks like tonight he's kind of backed off the plate just a little bit. Usually it seems like he's really crowded in the plate. Takes that one outside. 3-1 now. See if Freeman can go ahead and crush one real quick. Give us a little insurance. Quick crush would be killer. And then I can get into some of these roasted tomatoes. Italiano. Big cut. And a miss. 3-2. Let's take a bite and see. Oh, a little Parmesan on there. Delish. Lycopene. All right, 3-2 to Freeman. He's going to take that the other way. And that's going to fall in for a single. No, and Freeman stretches that to a double. Wow. Got a little lucky there. Hustle, though. So he's in scoring position. Let's get a little lightning here. A little 2-out lightning would be nice. I guess I'm on vegetable diet. No, the potato might be my favorite. All right, Donaldson, the Mullet Man, Pulls that one foul. Get this guy a real haircut. You can afford it. One and one. Donaldson. We had Good or Bear with a subscribe tonight, so this is going to tick up to 45 subscribers, trying to get to 50 tonight. Donaldson with a big cut and a miss. 1 and 2 to Donaldson. Oh, and there's a couple more subscribers coming down the pipe. Thank you very much. The 1 and 2 to Donaldson. That is low. And we are now at 47 subscribers tonight. 3 away from our goal of 50 for the evening. 2 and 2 is the count at Donaldson, who has had 3 walks on the night. Incredible. Donaldson's in a ground out to the shortstop, throws him out. So nothing doing for the Braves. Going to the top of the 8th, we're up 3-2. Charlie Culberson in the game now for the Braves. In left field. And there's going to be a little mound visit with McCann. Guess they're not synced up. All right, we're underway here in the 8th, and there's a strike from Newcomb. There's a pop out to Acuna, 1 away. Braves clinging to a 1-run lead here in the 8th. If you are just joining us, welcome aboard to our live play-by-play reaction. Brewers, Braves. Pretty good game here at SunTrust Park. I want to thank our usual moderator, A-Bomb. There is a strike down the pipe, 0-1. For the live look-in tonight at SunTrust Park. That was a treat. It was like being in the stands. One and one. In the dirt, 2-1. Newcomb kicks and fires. Curveball, locked him up. 2-2. I think there's another bot in the chat box. Got a Russian bot, and wherever this guy's from. There's chopper right back to Newcomb, who's going to throw that over to first, no problem. All right, 2 out here in the top of the 8th. Judd says, hour here, saving lives. I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant out here? The R and the T are next to each other on the keyboard. Well, if you're out there saving lives, we appreciate that, Judd. One and oh now. Mm-hmm. There's a strike from Newcomb, 1-1. Braves up 3-2 here in the top of the 8th. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-1 from Newcomb. That's going to be bounced in the dirt, 2-1. I got some Russian bots in there. Big swing and a miss on the curveball, 2-2. Newcomb's curve looks good tonight. Another curveball, and he couldn't handle that either. Struck him out. That's some nasty stuff. Markakis, Charlie batting next. Bottom of the 8th, straight ahead. And tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. And the hits just keep on coming. We're up to subscriber number 48 tonight. So let's update the board with that as we about to get underway in the bottom of the 8th. Markakis, the terrorist, leading off. And he is going to rip that into center field. There is a single to get us started in the bottom of the 8th. Let's get a little insurance. The Braves have a 3-2 lead. 3 runs off 6 hits. And the Brewers have 2 runs off 6 hits and an error. And I didn't see what the distance was there on that shot from Riley, like 420 something maybe. It was far. All right, Charlie Culberson batting now. And how many pinch hitters are batting? Jesus, 469, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 469. He has got to cool off at some point. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball upstairs. Couldn't handle the heater. All right, the 0-2 to Culberson. There's going to be time. Some bugs, some gnats in Georgia? What? And some bugs going up Charlie's nose. All right. The 0-2 pitch is going to come now. High heater for a ball. We have a runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. And A-Bomb has shown up in the chat box tonight. In the dugout at SunTrust. And Charlie is going to pop that one up. The center fielder has it. Fairly deep, but out number 1. Runner cannot advance. So, yeah, A-Bomb, our moderator, in the chat box. Live from SunTrust Park. We did get that live look in. Now, he may not even be able to hear us unless he's got some headphones because he's at the ballpark. So I'm going to guess that A-Bomb cannot even hear us. So I'll just send him a quick text here. Going large. Yeah, 48 subs. Trying to hit 50. That's our goal tonight. All right, Brian McCann is batting. Takes the ball outside. And 1-0 to McCann, outside, 2-0. To McCann, that's in the dirt. So it's 3-0 to McCann. See if they give McCann a green light here. Probably not. But they do, and he is going to pull that one to the second baseman, whose only play is over to first. The second out. So Markakis is at second now after that. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. So let's see if Ozzie can get us a little insurance. This is Brian Snitker's 43rd season in the Atlanta Braves organization. He has worked his way up, succeeding at every level. All right, Ozzie steps in. Outside, 1-0. We are 2 hours and 26 minutes into this game. Start off pretty slow, but chugging along now. Outside, 2-0. Yeah, A-Bomb's probably texting us from the bathroom at SunTrust Park. Two and Ozzie is going to hammer that into right field. Markakis rounds third, play at the plate. He's meat. Perfect throw. He is out. Shit. End of the 8th. All right. Well, shit. You can see a little replay there. Yeah. He was out, but the good news is we just are 3 outs away from a win here in Braves country. The top of the 9th, and hopefully a win coming up next for the Braves. You've been with us this far. You're almost there. right, we are back. I'm Dirty Dan, the garbage man. And Jackson is our pitcher looking for the save. Count is 1-0 now. Inside fastball 2-0. The hoorah. There's a strike, 2-1. We need 3 more outs to win this, but those outs can feel pretty far away. Two and two now. In that Washington Chicago game that Gooder Bear was watching as a final, was Washington over the Cubs 5-2. All right, the 2-2 is going to hit the batter right in the elbow guard. That is going to put a runner on first with nobody out. Top of the 9th. The tying run is on base for the Brewers. Boy, that sucks. Come on, guys. All right, pitch hitter now for the Brewers. Eric Thames comes in 241 average, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs in 44 games. He is a power hitter. Big cut and a miss. Looked like a slider maybe there. 0-2 now. Yeah, Gibby A-Bomb is at the game. He's on the edge of his seat right now. That's in the dirt. 1-2. Rattles around in McCann's crotch area. The shift is on. There is nobody between second and third base. You'd think they'd learn how to go the other way. And with a 1-2 count, you got to be thinking if it's outside, just take what they give you. All right. Jackson fires that. Swing and a miss. There is a strikeout. This is a foul tip, and McCann got that. See the replay. Yeah, he got that. That did not go in the dirt. And it was an off-speed pitch. All right, 1 out. Runner on first. I hope we don't have a review here. You do not need to review that. All right, that is going to be, chopped right over Freeman's head. All right, unfortunately, that's going to put runners on the corners. And, of course, the network. And we've got more technical issues from Fox Sports. That's the 3rd time tonight. I'm going to write firm, stern, but fair letter. And Fox is acting like the game is over or something. The runners are on the corners. And a double for Milwaukee will tie it up in the top of the ninth. That's like a punch in the gut right there. And an intentional walk is going to load the bases for the Brewers. Well, that is unfortunate. Braves been fighting that all season long. Fox Network is back, but they're just catching up. So we'll give them a minute to get synced up with us. But man, and it was just it was a chopper over Freeman's head. This time it was a chopper over Donaldson's head. These weren't like line drive hits. These were, lucky break really for the Brewers. It's not that Jackson was throwing a bad pitch. It wasn't well hit. Okay, base is loaded here. 1 out. We're looking for a double play maybe. And Braun is batting for Milwaukee. He takes a big swing and a miss on the low fastball. 0-1. Braun comes in with 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a respectable 275 average. One is down in the dirt, 1-1. And I understand we have radio from ESPN's 104.3 in Panama City Beach, Florida on standby as a backup feed if Fox's sad light goes down again. All right, that is outside. 2-1 now to Braun. And the Brewers have the bullpen active. Bases loaded, big swing and a miss from Braun. 2-2. Here in the top of the ninth. All tied up at 3. A hot spring night in the ATL. Jackson looks a little pissed off. The 2-2 pitch to Braun. Another swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a low and away slider. So 2 out now. And a shout out in the dugout to Kip's Razor. He says he's a new subscriber. Well, Kips, when that happens, that causes our subscriber count in the box to tick up. You guys can make that number change right on the screen. So welcome subscriber 49 tonight. Our goal is to hit 50 this evening. There we go, and that number just ticked up on your screen. Thank you very much, Kip's Razor. 1-0 is the count here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the ninth, all tied up at 3. And this game goes long. Good thing Walmart's open late because everything else out here closes at 10 Central Time. The 1-0. There's a curveball that's fouled off. I have a lot of confidence in your curveball to throw it right about now. Jackson knows that run is not his fault. Those were some lucky choppers. I mean, Freeman is so tall, and for that to bounce over his head. And then the same thing happened to Donaldson. That's uncanny. The 1-1 pulls that foul. 1 and 2. Glad to have you guys aboard on the Braves radio network tonight. Had a lot of visitors tonight. Thank you very much. And here comes the 1-2. Oh, I have a little time there. Can's gonna come have a little chat with Jackson. All right, that was a quick powwow. About to get the 1-2 pitch. Jackson takes a sign from McCann. Kicks up some dirt and fires at. That is going to eat up Swanson, who gobbles it and fires over to Freeman for out number 3. Yeah, I'm not a lip reader, but Jackson looks pissed. All right, well, we're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on sports fans. Now accepting best offers. A new left fielder and a new pitcher for the Brewers. Hader. High fastball, 1-0. Johan Camargo is our pinch hitter. How about a walk-off home run, Johan? Swing and a miss. 1-1. Gibby, I'd say Jackson was angry because he gave up an earned run. I don't think it was his fault. Those are just choppers, but just a little frustrated not to get the save, I'm sure. Swing and a miss. 97 on the gun. The 1-2 to Johan. Fouled that one back. Margot batting .244 with 2 home runs. You're right, Gibby. All we need is a solo home run, and then when we can walk off the field and I can go to the store and get some litter box action for the cat. Swing and a miss. Big cut. 98 on the gun. Couldn't handle it. It was right down the pipe. That'll bring up Acuna. All right, welcome everyone in to the, hopefully, the end of this game. As the Braves, I anticipate, will have a walk-off home run or something like that, we hope. It is the bottom of the ninth at SunTrust Park. 1 out. Acuna steps into the box. Hader's bringing the gas. And there's a changeup for a strike. 0-1 to Acuna. Thanks for the 9 likes and counting tonight. And we're up to 49 subscribers this evening. We appreciate that. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Acuna was trying to win the game right there. But Hader has got a monster fastball. Hader takes the sign. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Acuna. That is going to be strike 3. Caught him looking, hit the upper corner of the plate. Didn't get his bat off his shoulder. 2 away in the bottom of the ninth. And Acuna just didn't think he'd throw a strike at 0-2 count. So 2 strikeouts for Hader. Another fastball over the plate, 0-1 to Dansby. Dansby's average has dropped to 245. He did have that 3-run homer. Was that last night? He's got 29 RBIs. Hader is throwing fire and brimstone. And Swanson is going to ground that to the shortstop. Throws him out. Extra innings. And I think it'd be a real treat to listen to this on the radio. The local station, it's all automated, and their stuff is messed up, and it just drops it for no reason in the 8th inning. So I don't even think that would work if I tried. Let's see what we got, though. We're in a break, playing with house money. Going into extra innings, man. All right, we will have the 10th inning up next. Don't go anywhere. This ain't over. All right. All right, we're back, and this is the top of the 10th. And that's going to be a chopper to Donaldson. 1 out. He's able to throw him out there. So 1 away in the top of the 10th. All right, Webb is our new pitcher, by the way. All right. All right, Aguilar is batting. And the count is, I already know what's going to happen here. Yeah, that's the one where Donaldson throws him out at first. Okay, yeah, Fox Network is all screwed up. We already know what happened there. So 1 out, top of the 10th still. You got to love Fox, don't you? Oh, is that right? I know the Marlins beat the Mets tonight, but that's 2 they've beat the Mets. So great news for us. Gibby wants to see Riley come in and get the win for us. That'd be pretty cool. I'm afraid to bring the radio feed up. We always get like these weird issues. Well, I guess it's going to be the Walmart for me. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. Okay. Only 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. And that's going to be a pop out to Markakis for out number 3. Going to the bottom of the 10th. Stand by.
Freeman has seen Hader once in his career 0 for 1. By the way, one of my favorite things is when we're talking about a guy as young as Riley and we reference names like that.
Yeah.
And it's been 50, 60, 70 years since some of those guys played.
Have you heard of any of those guys besides
Never.
maybe Bill Bruton?
I've not.
Well over 300.
1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball to deep right field. Back to the chop house. Did he just turn out the lights? He did! A walk-off homer from Freeman, and the Braves win it! They pile up on Freeman at the plate. They douse him with the Gatorade jug. And Freddie Freeman is a hero again. His 10th home run of the year. It comes off of Josh Hader, and the Braves have defeated the Brewers. What a thriller here in Atlanta. $39,121 on their feet and roaring on a Saturday night here at SunTrust Park. What a great moment for the Braves. And they've won 4 in a row as Freddie Freeman walks it off in the bottom of the 10th inning. Final score in 10. Braves 4, Brewers 3. Back with the totals after this.
Napa know-how.
It's Braves baseball season, and Napa knows that like any good ace, your ride is capable of going the distance. But sometimes its performance can get cut short by a dead battery or dirty filter. Luckily, Napa Auto Parts has the quality parts you need to fix it yourself. Or take it to a Napa Auto Care Center and let our pros pick up the save so you can chop on. Do it yourself or have it done for you. Either way, there's only one thing you need. Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
As a Major League catcher for 16 seasons, I'm used to receiving pitches, not making them. Hey, this is Brian McCann delivering a pitch right down the middle. Ford trucks. They've been the #1 selling truck in America 42 years straight. And for 2 years straight, the #1 truck of the McCann family. So that's my pitch. Now, back to catching. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
When Braves fans need world-class health care, they turn to the state's leading provider, Wellstar Health System. With 11 hospitals and more than 250 medical offices, Wellstar is here for you across Metro Atlanta and beyond. For more information, visit wellstar.org. Wellstar Health System, a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Next home base with Cortland and elevate your expectations for apartment living. Check out the Cortland communities in your area at cortland.com/ATL.
The boys from Atlanta are on the field now. Back to Braves baseball on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Lit by Louisiana hot sauce.
Oh, we're revising our SunTrust confidence play. We have new information, breaking news at the moment. Austin Riley did big things tonight, but Freddie Freeman won it with a walk-off home run in the 10th inning. That's our SunTrust confidence play. You can't buy financial confidence, but you can build it. Start building your financial confidence at onup.com by SunTrust. Confidence starts here. Join the movement. SunTrust Bank, member FDIC.
And today is the day for doing with the Home Depot. Freddie Freeman is your player of the game, brought to you by our friends at the Home Depot. A walk-off homer by Freddie Freeman in the bottom of the 10th inning, and the Braves won it 4-3. Visit the Home Depot for all of your home improvement needs. The Home Depot, more saving, more doing. Here are those totals for the Braves. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on base. 2 homers by the Braves, 2-run homer by Riley in the 6th, solo shot by Freeman in the 10th. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 10 men left on base, no homers for Milwaukee. Jacob Webb wins it. He's 2-0. Josh Hader loses it. He's 0-3. Time of the game, 3 hours, 34 minutes in front of 39,121. Remember, Freddie Freeman hit